It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, and this should be my correct mic. I know my previous video, the mic was a little bit iffy there. I think my mic just didn't connect to the phone or something, but this should be the correct one. And today, it was I guess it was a bad day, but if you think about it, it's just the volatile chop continuing because I am down 4.24%. But if you look at my account value, we're still stuck at 167. And keep in mind, this month I did make a withdrawal of 3,000. So if you think about it, my actual, I don't know, balance that it would have been, it would be, 170. So that's still off of the lows that I had when I was on vacation. It was like 165, something like that. So we're still a good amount off the lows, even with all of my withdrawals. But yeah, I guess it just looks like a bad day just visually, right? And part of the reason for that, if we look at my top 10, we're actually just crypto as well. Crypto, the only one that's holding gains is hype, right? Hype right now is 41, right? When I started talking about it, it was 30. I should have put my entire portfolio into it, I guess. But yeah, hype is the only one holding on to its gains, mostly due to the fact that people are using it. It seems like I haven't tested it, but it seems like a lot of traders are really liking it for the 24/7 commodities trading. So that's the only one holding gains. Ethereum is down bad, almost 6%. Solana is down almost 4.5%, which is interesting to see Ethereum down more than Sol. But of course, we got the two tiny cryptos, ADA and XRP, also down. But if we look at my top 10 positions, a sea of red except for one green. Sprouts Farmers Market, it's a grocery store. Obviously, a day like today, people are going to flood into grocery store stocks and safety stocks and a lot of energy companies, even though REPX didn't really do anything today. But Sprouts is up 4.63%, and it is at $85 basically. My covered call strike is at 90. I got assigned shares at 80, I want to say, somewhere around there. So I am looking good on paper, at least. I've got a lot of paper gains, but also option premiums I've been collecting, selling puts on Sprouts. So honestly, Sprouts is not really a stock that I'm super passionate and emotionally invested in. So I guess it's easier for me to part ways with it, if that makes any sense. I don't have any Sprouts stores near me. I don't go to one. I don't really know what they look like, to be honest with you, other than what I've seen in pictures, like on articles. But I do know that they are some type of organic grocery store, and I thought they were undervalued. So, I started selling puts on it, and it seems like that investment has turned out very well. Now, unfortunately, Robinhood is down 3.5% again. Nike's down 3%. American Express is down 2.3%. Oh man, these stocks just can't catch a break. Lemonade's down 3.7%. But if we take a look at the prices, Robinhood is still just basically stuck at 75. So even though it looks bad, like I said, it's just very volatile, chop sideways. And Nike is in the low 50s. I did not expect Nike to get back down to low 50s, but here we are. It is now a 5% free cash flow yield. If we take a look at my spreadsheet here that I haven't updated you guys on in a good minute, but a quick little disclaimer, obviously. But anyways, Nike is almost at a 5% free cash flow yield for a premium brand company. Same thing with American Express, a premium brand trading at a 7.8% free cash flow yield. So just keep that in mind for anybody that's panicking right now, saying that stocks are overvalued. I honestly don't think stocks are overvalued. Big tech is not a super deep value, buy opportunity, like a lifetime buy opportunity like it was in 2022 when we had the interest rate tech market, bear market. But at the same time, I don't think tech is super overvalued either. And not even just tech, but stocks like Nike and American Express, they're not super overvalued. They've been beaten down a little bit. Nike's been beaten down. American Express is just in a little correction. So if these stocks crash even more, that's just going to make it even more cheaper on paper, right? I don't know if SoFi's free cash flow positive yet, but I know a lot of SoFi investors that swear that SoFi is not overvalued. I mean, PE wise, I think they're similar to Robinhood, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, Shopify is also going to be down over 3%. Royal Caribbean also down 3.5%. When it comes to my recent transactions, I did buy a little bit more of Lemonade, just a little over $500 I'm putting into Lemonade. I just think any share under $80, I want to say, I think is a decent buy for myself. I think Lemonade will see $100 a share again, so that's why I picked 80, because at that point, anything past 80, I just don't know if it's worth the risk just to milk it to 100, right? So I mean, as long as it's like $50, $60 a share, with a $100 price target, I'm good with that. But yeah, I really hope this period of volatile chop just comes to an end. I mean, hopefully to the upside. Hopefully to the upside, because I think a lot of crypto investors, right, software investors, tech investors, like a lot of us, we've suffered enough, I would say. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably don't care about when I talk about merch, but I just wanted to cover it because I thought it was kind of funny. Like Lemonade is dropping their own merch, so they're following that trend that I think Tesla popularized. And then we saw obviously Robinhood merch, we saw Palantir merch, we saw, or now we're seeing Lemonade. And I personally think SoFi is going to be next. And I think SoFi should, because SoFi, I think SoFi is a little bit too late because they had a lot more believers, I want to say, like maybe last year with the SoFi community. At least it was more popular. So I think they should have dropped merch then, especially when the stock price was going up. So, people, they have that euphoria like, wow, I feel richer because SoFi stock's going up. I should buy some SoFi merch. So I think they kind of missed the boat on that. But I mean, I think they should still do it. They still have a dedicated user base and fan base. I just thought it was kind of funny that Lemonade is dropping their own merch, and I think it's interesting. I just went ahead and bought one hoodie, so I'll let you guys know what it seems like, or what it feels like, I should say. Personally, I was kind of hoping that they would drop like an all pink sweater, all pink hat with like a white Lemonade logo, just like their X account here. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll see what the hoodie is like. Hopefully, they do drop an all pink sweater in the future. I would definitely rock that. But I also bought my first Palantir merch. So I know Palantir has been dropping merch for a long time, but I just never pulled the trigger. And I think early on they were always sold out. So even if I did click the link whenever they would promote it, it would just be sold out. So I just couldn't get my hands on it. But finally, they did drop another T-shirt, and I guess people are finally tapped out. They just can't continue to pay $75 for T-shirts anymore. So I went ahead and scooped up one. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. It's an embroidered T-shirt, and I guess it's made in America. So that's interesting. I think this is kind of funny. Silicon Valley dropouts, Palantir Technologies. I like the code all over the shirt, the sweater, I should say. Yeah, I think Palantir is definitely one of the cooler merch designs. But speaking of merch, I did say yesterday that it kind of feels like Robinhood is excluding me a little bit. Like I don't have early access to Robinhood Social. I don't have. It just feels like in the past I had early access to a little bit more. Right, I'd get invited to this stuff and things like that. So it just kind of feels like it's kind of tampering off a little bit. I mean, I get it. My X account isn't super viral or anything like that, but they did, funny enough, give me an update on my order yesterday, or it was today, somewhere around there. And they finally, it seems like they shipped my order. So I don't know if they saw my video, if they saw me ranting here on X, but as soon as I dropped the video, like maybe I want to say like 8 hours passes somewhere around there. Within a day, they ship out my order. So I just thought that was maybe a coincidence. Maybe some people at Robinhood are watching my video, hopefully. Now, in other news, still related to merch. So if you guys are still watching this video when I'm literally only talking about merch, I mean, props to you. Like, you guys are the real ones. But I did talk about this whole like neon green trend that's been going on. And I thought it was kind of a coincidence how like when Robinhood dropped their merch, Nike started promoting like their neon green stuff. But Nike also just announced that they're doing a partnership with Beats, which is basically Apple. If any of you guys don't know, Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, is a major shareholder of Nike. Like if you see pictures of him, he has Nike glasses. He recently made a huge insider buy. So the CEO of Apple and the CEO of Nike, Elliott Hill. They're both heavily invested in Nike stock. I mean, I don't know if this recent drop put a dent in their net worth. I don't think so, because they're still billionaires, right? But Nike did announce that they are partnering with Beats on these neon green earbuds. So, man, I mean, I really hope these don't sell out, because I need to grab a pair. And, man, this would go perfect with the Robin Hood merch. It's almost the same color. I hope it is the same color. And I hope I can get my hands on some, because, yeah, these would be perfect with the Robin Hood merch. And still on the topic of merch, if any of you guys were interested in my personal merch store, I only have one T-shirt. It's on my website, right? So as of right now, my website is the only way you guys can support me. I'm not monetized. I'm not sponsored. But if you want a super chat, it's up at the top there, $3. But down here, it says unfinished merch. If you click that, you'll see my latest merch. I only have one t-shirt right now, and the only t-shirt I have at the moment is this Tendy Maxing shirt. So I just thought it was a funny little t-shirt there that kind of goes with this whole looks maxing trend that's on Twitter and YouTube or TikTok, whatever. So I thought it'd be a funny t-shirt to kind of combined a current trend with a finance. But yeah, link is in the description if any of you guys were interested in supporting the channel. Super chatting, the $3 up at the top. I'm still trying to hit my goal of $10. So I mean, nobody wants to help me hit my goal, it seems like. And I mean, still for the month of March, I haven't gotten any like super chat. I haven't gotten any Ethereum donation, nothing. So I don't know, maybe you guys are shadow banning me.